Good morning. I bet you can guess where I'm at. You got it, Fatima. So this is the main plaza right here, and this is the large modern basilica. Back over there is where the bus stop is, which I'll be taking a bus a couple hours from now back to Tomar to do some tourist stuff. But right there is the original location of the apparitions, along with I think a reconstruction of the little not shack, but the original shack they built where the apparitions happened. And then around the corner there is where the inferno is. You could maybe see a little bit of the smoke wafting up, but I remember here 6 years ago, came to say rosary over here. Was over here October 13th of that year, somewhere over here as part of the mass, and having mixed emotions being here again 6 years later. So let's go ahead and explore this place a little bit, throw down a rosary for myself, and drop off some prayer intentions. Well, here are the intentions. So he will be setting those actually under the statue of our Blessed Mother, Fatima, and they will be there for a couple days. And apparently they're going to be going into the archive here in Fatima for 50 years. And then the historians open them up and they will examine them to see the various intentions that were presented to Our Lady, the various letters given to Our Lady. So that part of my Camino is now done. I'm going to probably sit in here and I will do my rosary. They're about ready to start another mass, and then see a little bit more of this area, and then get back to Tomar. Well, walking along the colonnade towards the basilica, the original basilica here, and this gives you an idea of how large the courtyard is. And then around the corner right there behind this I think it's an oak tree of some sort, that's where the sanctuary is for storing the statue of Our Lady during the night. So I've hit the gift store to get myself a rosary, and to give you an idea of what this place looks like. So I got about an hour and 20 minutes before, or an hour and a half before my bus leaves. So I'm going to try to make the most of it. Go in here and pay my respects to two of the children of Fatima, the apparition. They are buried here. I think the third sibling is here as well. But you can see how much of a pilgrimage site this is. Somebody's holding a flag to keep the attention of a group of pilgrims as they tour the location. And you can see right here from this little video thing, that's the actual sanctuary. That's the actual apparition site right there. And they celebrated Mass earlier in German, and they'll probably celebrate another Mass shortly. Well, I have about an hour left before my bus. Just to give you an idea how large this place is. So that's the basilica. This is the rectory and the museum, which I can't go in because it's guided only, and the next English tour doesn't start until 11:30, and my bus leaves at 12:30. Back over there was the new basilica. Once again, this is the shrine area, the area where the two siblings and their cousin saw the appearance of the Blessed Mother. And then over here, the basilica again, the old one, where the three seers, the three children that witnessed the apparitions, are currently buried. Two of them are saints. One of them was just recently passed away within the last 10 years, and most likely she will be beatified in due course. Well, it's 12 noon. It's getting warm. You can still see there's a steady flow of people coming in and out. I believe this is the line right here that snakes around for people to put offerings or their candles in the inferno thing over there. It's supposed to be a candelabra where you light the candles, but it becomes this absolute inferno of just liquid wax and just it's all on fire. And then right here, that right there is actually a smokestack. So basically it sucks air from the plaza into it and then up there, so that way the smoke doesn't fill the plaza. And I think that's the one thing I don't like about Fatima, is that one right there. I know everybody's very devout in placing their offerings in there, long candles like see these people carrying right there, but part of me just feels like it's an offering to the Blessed Mother. I understand that, but I feel it's wasteful at the same time, because I mean, it's one thing to have a candle and light it and it gives a certain amount of beauty, but just to chuck it into the bin to have it melt down and then away you go, I don't know, it just, to each his own, I guess. So that's about it for today at Fatima. I'll probably package all this up and post it on YouTube when I get a chance. Hi, I'm here at the entrance of the Convent of Christ, and also the Templar Fortress, which will be up there shortly. But of course, what's a day on the Camino, even a rest day, without climbing up a bunch of steps or a ramp of some sort? And of course, what greets me at the very top is this lovely little cafe, which I think I'm going to enjoy, considering this is my rest day. Get a little refreshment in me, kind of kick back, relax for a few minutes, and then continue with the tour of the convent and then the Templar Castle, which is further down the way. So here I am inside the chapel. This is that octagonal tower you saw from the outside, and it's rather beautiful inside here. Do a quick tour here so you can get a glimpse. And the original castle built by the Templars, but it's been, you know, modified and redone over the centuries. Things, you know, fall apart, things decay. Look how beautiful this is. And over here is part of the rest of the chapel going that direction with the choir right there. So when this was an active monastery, they would sing the hours or chant the hours there and fill this whole space up with music and song. One quick note, notice all the altars going around this space. That's because if you were a priest up until Vatican II, you were required to celebrate Mass daily. So the priests and the brothers who were here, who were ordained priests, had to celebrate Mass daily, which means they would come in to this space. At each altar, you would see a different priest celebrating Mass as time went on, which means in the course of, say, an hour, all the priests of the convent can come in here and say their daily Mass rather rapidly and quickly. It's very moving. I'm here in the main dormitory, and you can see how long it goes back. And I came in from the main cloister there, but stepping in from the door from outside, you can literally feel the cold air rush out or towards you. And this space is incredibly cool right now and very enjoyable. I mean, I can imagine taking a siesta in here quite easily. Well, I'm in here in the main dormitory. I came in from outside, and the temperature dropped considerably. It's very cool in here. And you can see how far it goes. It goes that way. It goes that way. And it goes that way. And there's additional open courtyards over here, actually over here and over there. But it's dark in here, but very pleasant. So like imagine this time of year, you know, over the course of the last hundreds of years, monks and brothers coming out of their cells for whatever reason, being in this space, being cool and being somewhat enjoyable compared to being outside where it is hot and repressive. Well, this concludes my tour of the convent. You come out to the gift shop right over there, and this whole facade, this whole wing here was the last wing built. And after a while you start getting, well, at least I do, get overwhelmed and OD'd by it, because at a certain point you get saturated with history, saturated with art, saturated with architecture. But definitely €6 well spent. And then I'm walking back to the cafe and down the hill, and that pretty much concludes my day here in Tomar. Until next time, take care, God bless, buen camino.